Why would you drop everything to explore a city like Lincoln, Nebraska? Maybe it's curiosity, the pull to wander bike trails that stretch for miles, catch a live show in a cozy venue, or dig into the roots of a city where Midwest charm meets college town energy. Maybe it's the promise of indulgence, like a farm-to-table meal that surprises you, or a moment of stillness beneath a sky full of stars. Or maybe travel is just our favorite way to discover something new about the world and ourselves. Whatever it is, stick around. Lincoln just might answer the why you didn't even know you were asking. To roam Lincoln with thrift and ease, we start with a StarTran 3-day bus pass for $15, unlocking access to downtown avenues, quiet university corners, and green city parks without the worry of gas or parking. Lodging brings us to TownHouse Extended Stay Hotel downtown, where the rooms are simple, the location is central, and the price is a traveler's friend. At $75 per night, our 3-night stay totals $225, giving us a no-frills base with clean sheets and a short walk to the city's heart. We kick the first day off with breakfast at the Hub Cafe, where a morning plate and coffee come to $15. Afterward, we stroll the Sunken Gardens, a floral haven with koi ponds, stonework, and 30,000 blooms in full display. Free to enter, priceless to wander. Then it's on to the Nebraska History Museum, where $5 gets us a quiet ticket into centuries of stories, from pioneer grit to political battles. Lunch is at Bagels and Joe, local and no-nonsense for $20. The afternoon takes us through Pioneers Park Nature Center, with bison, wildflowers, and hiking trails stretching through 668 acres of native Nebraska. The visit costs nothing, and the memories linger. For dinner, we stop at Buzzard Billy's, known for Cajun favorites and creaky booth charm. $30 brings the day to a satisfying close. The second morning begins at Cultiva Coffee, where $15 covers a cup of something strong and a quiet bite. We make our way to the Sheldon Museum of Art, where entry is free, and every room offers a curated pause, modern masterpieces and Midwestern light framed just right. For lunch, we head to Yia Yia's, a laid-back pizza staple where $25 gets us full and fueled. The afternoon takes us to the Lincoln Children's Zoo, where $16 brings up close moments with red pandas, aviaries, and quiet garden paths, along with hands-on exhibits, train rides, and butterfly encounters for curious minds. As evening settles, dinner finds us at Tico's, a relaxed Mexican spot with glowing booths and local loyalty. $30 ends the day with spice and story. We begin the final day at Piedmont Bistro by Venue, where $25 brings hearty breakfast comfort and a quiet table under soft morning light. From there, we stretch our legs at Holmes Lake Park, spending the morning along shoreline trails, watching kayaks drift past, spotting sunbathing turtles, butterflies in motion, dragonflies skimming water, and wildflowers brushing against the wind, free and full of pause and perspective beneath big Nebraska skies. Lunch follows at Honest Abe's Burgers, a Lincoln favorite, where $30 covers a fast, fearless meal. In the afternoon, we browse Threads Footloose and Fancy, a boutique where $50 buys locally printed tees and quirky Lincoln-made gifts. We close the trip at Lead Belly, where $45 ends the day in a booth full of buzz, burgers, and easy laughter. Level 1, Budget Adventurer. Grand total, $546.
Headed out on your next adventure? Don't forget these 10 travel essentials that make every trip smoother. From smart backpacks to portable chargers, noise-canceling headphones to a must-have first aid kit, we've got the ultimate checklist for stress-free travel. Whether you're team budget or VIP, these are the items you'll wish you'd packed. Hit the link now and travel smarter.
To explore Lincoln with ease and flexibility, we use Uber and Lyft to navigate the city's streets without the hassle of parking or car rentals. Over 3 days, ride costs total $300, offering smooth access from museums to dinner tables with every route handled for us. Lodging places us at the Kindler Hotel, a boutique retreat in the heart of downtown. With curated interiors, warm service, and a walkable location near the Haymarket, our stay costs $250 per night, totaling $750 for 3 nights of elevated comfort. Morning sun hits O Street as we slide into Green Gateau, where $40 buys us a quiet table and the hum of a weekend crowd. No schedule, just rhythm. We head beneath the surface at Robber's Cave, where $22 takes us deep into limestone history. Graffiti from outlaws, carved initials from soldiers, echoes of moonshiners and runaway whispers. For lunch, we settle into Venue Restaurant and Lounge, where $50 delivers small-town calm with big city polish. Our afternoon drifts into the International Quilt Museum, $8 for a swirl of color, craftsmanship, and culture sewn into global stories. As the city dims, we head to JTK Cuisine and Cocktails, housed in a historic train station. $70 gives us a booth, dim lights, and a meal that lands smooth and deliberate, like a story told without raising its voice. We begin day 2 with $35 spent at Good Evans, a brunch-forward gem where morning energy meets polished comfort. After coffee and conversation, we venture to the Nebraska Governor's Mansion, where free docent-led tours offer a rare glimpse into political legacy, marble halls, and stately detail. Lunch follows at Laszlo's Brewery and Grill, where $45 gets us hearty fare beneath industrial beams and warm neighborhood noise. The afternoon brings us to the Great Plains Art Museum, free to enter, where prairie-inspired works, vast landscapes, and regional voices unfold in canvas and sculpture. As the sun dips behind downtown rooftops, we find ourselves at The Oven, a refined local gem where $70 buys quiet spice, slow sips, and a table where time knows how to wait. We ease into our final morning at the Chocolate Season, where $30 buys fresh pastries, artisan coffee, and sunlight through tall windows. Afterward, we head to Lincoln's Speedway Motors Museum of American Speed, where $15 opens the vault to vintage engines, racing legends, and 3 floors of chrome history. Lunch follows at Blue Orchid, a sleek downtown spot where $50 covers Thai flavors wrapped in modern calm. Our afternoon takes us through South Point Pavilions, where $100 goes toward boutique finds from Shields and locally owned 10,000 villages, outdoor gear, fair trade gifts, and a bit of Nebraska tucked in a bag. As evening settles, we dine at Billy's Restaurant, housed in a historic mansion, where $70 ends the day in candlelight, hushed conversation, and charm that lingers after the plates are cleared. Level 2, level up tier, grand total, $1,655. No apps, no waiting, no compromises. For $20,000, we cruise Lincoln with a VIP Lincoln limousine, a full-time private driver and luxury SUV at our disposal day and night. Every route is smooth, every door held open, and every minute controlled. Our home is the presidential suite at the Scarlet Hotel, Lincoln's newest 5-star retreat near Innovation Campus. At $6,000 per night, our 3-night stay totals $18,000. With floor-to-ceiling views, curated Nebraskan artwork, and private concierge service, this is where comfort becomes command. Lincoln wakes slowly, but we're already above it. $500 secures our private rooftop breakfast at Kindred Point, where sunrise brushes spires and coffee arrives on linen. Then it's into the vault, a $2,000 private session at Nebraska Innovation Studio, unlocking access to laser cutters, 3D printers, and the brilliant minds behind tomorrow's tools. For lunch, we disappear into the green room, where $700 buys a hushed booth, paired pours, and a tasting menu written just for us. The afternoon glides into the historic Haymarket, where a $1,000 horse-drawn carriage tour rolls us past galleries and brick facades, pausing for curated bites and stories told in soft tones. As twilight arrives, we descend into the private cellar at Casa Bovina, $900 of aged perfection, glass walls, and cattle grazing just beyond candlelit stillness. We begin day 2 with a $600 private garden breakfast at the Scarlet's rooftop greenhouse terrace, where a guest chef prepares each course surrounded by herbs, flowers, and panoramic views. Then it's wheels up. $2,500 secures a private aerial photography flight, where we circle the Capitol Dome, Platte River curves, and campus rooftops, all captured alongside a professional photographer. Lunch is a velvet-draped escape at Barred Owl, where $750 covers fine flavors and silence stitched with soft jazz. In the afternoon, we slip behind the curtains of the Lyde Center for Performing Arts, where a $1,200 backstage VIP tour includes dressing rooms, the main stage, and a solo performance under golden light. The night concludes at Chaffeau Chef Studio, with a $950 private wine pairing and chef-led tasting that ends in candlelight and curated stillness. The final morning rises over downtown as we step into the Mill Coffee Bistro, where $500 buys us exclusive rooftop breakfast service, signature brews, and soft conversation above Innovation Campus. We then head to Adventure Golf Center, where $1,000 reserves the entire course. 18 holes of private mini-golf, champagne carts, and a personal concierge tracking our lead. For lunch, we settle into a quiet corner of the Piedmont Grill, where $650 brings us seasonal plates, local charm, and a space to slow time. In the afternoon, we're styled one-on-one inside Hudel HQ's private design showroom, where $2,000 goes toward custom athletic luxwear and rare releases. Our final night unfolds inside Rococo Theater, where $1,850 transforms the historic venue into a private jazz concert. Velvet seats, amber lights, and a band that plays only for us. Level 3, VIP Luxury, grand total, $54,650. That wraps up our triple-tier journey through Lincoln, from peaceful parks on a shoestring to jazz concerts and rooftop brunches with no budget cap in sight. Whether you're stretching dollars or stretching out in a penthouse, Lincoln serves charm at every level. So, are you a budget adventurer, a level-up explorer, or riding VIP all the way? Drop your pick in the comments, like, and subscribe for more. Next up, we're heading somewhere louder, brighter, and way more coastal. Stay tuned.